So you notice the car's time lapses that we did the other night. Us pulling the motor, disconnecting everything to get it out. We sort of stopped, got a bit late, and now it's the weekend. We've installed the hoist and car's up. We're just undoing the bell housing bolts, torque converter bolts, and yeah, undone the trans wiring. In that time lapse, we've pretty much got everything else done except for the starter motor and the alternator. Yeah, so the exhaust is out now as well. We'll show you what we're doing with that later. But yeah, it's nearly ready to come out. We've got every extension bar we own.
So what abomination is that, Matthew?
That is, that's how the taxi industry's been removing
taxi industry?
BTRs for probably 30 years.
Right. So it's actually a swivel fitting as well, isn't it?
Well, there's
with
enough
the degree of
play in
bend in it.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That's the way. But it works, so yeah. So yeah, once we undo the motor, once we separate the motor from the trans, we'll flip the car around and lift the engine out. We'll have to use the hoist arms because we don't have the engine crane here at the moment, but it'll work. All right, so not exactly proud of this, but it's going to work. We've just missed the rain, pushed the car back in. I've got one more bell housing bolt to undo, put the jack under the pan, and then yeah, we'll start going up.
We'll find out if we miss it.
Yeah. We took the bolts out when we did the engine mounts. We took them out like on the ground. I'm gonna have to jack the jack up a bit for the transmission here because the car's lifting up because you're taking the weight up. Yeah, I'm just trying to bring it back down. We're gonna have to give it the rock as we put weight up on it, I think. A little bit.
Give that. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Sounds very wet.
Needs to go up more, mate.
Yeah, she's free.
Remember, we've got to watch that head, that 10% on the back of the head. So can we just push the vehicle back? Fraction.
Put something under it.
Hang on. It's off. The handbrake's off.
Yeah. All right, just a little bit, just so it tries to pick the back of the engine up a bit before. All right, how we going? Separate. Yeah. All right. Beautiful.
Yeah. Up. Puking.
Fucking hell.
How many times is this alternator just
Being drenched in coolant. I haven't got anything to fucking put under there.
Can I come up? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Let's just check around.
We need to come forward again. We need to get it as far forward as we can to clear the cow.
Yeah. I'm just checking the back. Can you look down the bell housing? I'll get it.
Yeah, we just need it.
I reckon the car needs to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Hang on, with that jack sideways, remember?
Yeah. Actually, I can't go that much. Oh, I can go back. Yeah.
We can push the arms forward, remember? Instead of having the pass.
Alright, stop there.
Yeah.
How are we looking with that
Yeah,
wiring
it's
plug?
Keep going. Stop. Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Go.
Keep going up.
Yep. Now right. Keep going. Stop. Go.
Keep going.
Keep
Hang on,
going.
watch the coolant bottle.
And the power steering
Go.
pumps free, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's its max, man.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
Well, that's a little bit of a problem.
Fuck. We should have gone tighter.
On the chain.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we can either let the air out of the tyres or we can take the jack under the crossmember, take the wheels off and keep going. Because it's already out, I'm not putting it back on the crossmember.
Or we try and
It might
because
do
it's
that.
tilting forward.
Yeah. I reckon I try and get a little bit more. Just see if it'll do it.
It's all the way there, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
That's it, man.
There you go, that's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then
All right. So we missed a bit of footage, but we've got the barra out now.
Alright, so I've had a couple of ideas trying to, I guess, clutch at straws and hope that my mistake with the boost control wasn't leading me to what, is most likely the cause, and that being, I sent some harmonics through the crank and shattered the oil pump gears. So I thought it might have been, the pressure bypass spring is jammed, or the this had come off and it was just sitting there just bypassing all the pressure. Doesn't look like that's the case. From putting, I haven't got my puller here, so can't take the balancer off, but putting my finger up the oil pickup port, you can feel the back of the gears, and you can actually, turning this over and feeling this, you can actually see that there's a lot of movement of the crank before you actually get a movement of the gear. Like there's a lot of lash and it's not moving sort of concentric in the same spot. So yeah, it's probably the pump gears. So we're going to start pulling some caps. We've already got number 1 off here. You can see it's pretty good. And it's worn, but it's not, there's no chunks taken out of it, and there's all the scratches are, you cannot feel. It is very, very good. Yeah, so I think we'll probably throw this engine back in with a set of pump gears, but we'll pull all the main caps now and we'll just have a look. So we'll do that. So yeah, once again, you can see the wear, the coating's sort of gone. Probably to be expected for a car 200,000 Ks, but no chunks. All right, keep going. Yeah, about the same. Or next 2.
do the whole
4.
lot.
Alright, done.
You got
Ready?
the thrust bearing there.
Yeah, so wear, but not bad. No, nothing. Yeah, Okay. That side. I think this one's the one. Where's the thrust?
It's that one. This is probably only the top half.
Probably, yeah. This one has a one little groove all the way through. So something's went through that one. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but you can see a sort of a line there. Goes all the way through, but you can't feel it.
You can. Yeah.
Just. Yeah. Keep going. Alright, so not too bad. Pretty good. Much the same. And all the journals are good. I have to give me a little bit of a clean up and just have a proper look, but they're actually perfect. Like,
I think you've caught it in time.
yeah, I think so too. I reckon we'll maybe just check a couple of rod bearings and probably throw new oil pump off a spare engine, something like that. Work out what we've got. We sort of anticipated that we might have to replace this engine, so we did buy a couple barrows. So yeah, we'll show you those. We'll show you those in another clip. But yeah, it was a bit of an interesting story. All of them. Yeah. So I think that, you know, with our budget for 12s for 2K, we can't really afford to put like a gas motor in. We do have that as an option. We have one, but you know, bearing in mind.
Show us, what is this? What is it?
Yeah, bearing in mind.
Bearing in mind. Right.
Yeah, we can afford the valve springs in budget, which we'll do while the engine's out. But we would be over budget if we put a gas motor in. So yeah, I think we'll probably put this motor back in, or we could put a gas motor in and just sort of limit what boost would run to what an NA would take, which is about 14-15 pound. Let me know what you guys think of that. Both are options. But yeah, I think ultimately for now we'll probably get this motor back together and probably get it back in the car and just rob the oil pump off a parts motor or something like that. We'll have to have a bit of a think. I mean, oil pump gears, we could buy an aftermarket set. I don't think anyone's going to get their bee in a bonnet about that. Ultimately, they're more of a longevity item. I mean, it's not really helping us make power. I mean, obviously they break at a certain level, but we're not really going to be really at that level. So, and even if we are, you know, anyone could just be at the track replacing motors after every pass, but you know, it's not really that fun. So I think for us, yeah, maybe we might put pump gears in it. We'll have to think about it. Let us know what you guys think.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is I've got the oil pump. Matthew's asked me to undo all these screws. Now I know why he's asked me, because they're a bit difficult. So I've got my screwdriver. I've mounted a socket on the top of the screwdriver, just sitting on there. I've got my little bar there. I've put a clamp through that. So every time I try and unscrew it, it just lightly strips the top. So what I've done, put that on there like that. I'll just make you up a little bit there. And then I put the clamp through the center, and I tighten this down, and that puts pressure on the top of the screw down there, so it undoes. So I'm going to clamp that a bit tighter. Now I'll turn. So make sure that's a bit more tighter. Turn, and we'll see how we go. There you go. That cracked it. Alright, so that undone that screw. See if we can get the next one as well. Let's turn that around. Tighten that up again. This one's on a bit of an angle and it's a little bit too far away. Don't think I'm going to get this one in that manner. So we'll give it a go anyway. Let's move you guys a little bit. We'll do the inner ones first and then we'll work out the outer ones. Alright, so go back to this one here. That one's done. See if we can get that one. This one feels really tight. No, it's starting to slip. Alright, so I'll back that off again. Got it. Alright, that's the next one. One to go. Get my clamp out of there. I don't know what I'm looking at, but nothing seems to be broken. Matthew would know more than me. Matthew and Billy, but I don't know, it just seems like nothing's wrong. I'll leave it to the boys. You can stay there till they get back. Alright, so that's the oil pump. We didn't find much wrong with the oil pump apart from a little bit of scoring on the back. Where is it? So, just there was a little bit scored. What I did find is, there's a spring in there. This little valve was jammed open. I think there's something wrong with the spring. As soon as I, with like a pin, I just touched it, it popped back up. So there's something wrong with the spring, or something's jammed behind that little cap, whatever it is in there. So Matthew's ordered the parts to fix this as well. And if this is no good with that scoring there, we're going to find another pump off one of the other engines. Alright, that's it for now. It's currently on the stands. I've had to modify my stand because it was suited to Holden 308s and 253s, and it wasn't the right bolt pattern. So I had to cut some section out and add some plate in and drill some different holes, and extend it a bit and re-drill all the holes to suit the Ford engine. Alright, so that's what we're up to for now. In about a week's time, we'll get on to putting the engine back in the car. If you like the content, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button as well.